Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie. If you're new, I'm a mom to 3, and here on my channel I share motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning, and organization, as well as a lot of yummy recipes. So if any of that sounds fun to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today we are going to organize my refrigerator. This has been so badly needed. As you can see right here, we just were stuffing everything in. There was no system, and it was actually really frustrating because we couldn't really see what we had. I couldn't get to what I needed, and there was just a lot of food waste and frustration. So today we're going to take care of that, and I just want to go ahead and say that the end result is super satisfying, and it has been such a huge help for me. I have just been able to utilize the space so much better, see everything I have. There's way less food waste because we see the food and are able to eat it. Anyways, you're gonna love it. So the first thing I'm doing, which is what I do in any organization project that I ever do, is take everything out of the space so that I see what I'm working with, I see the space that I'm working with, and I also can give the space a really good deep clean. This refrigerator came with the house, obviously. Well, not obviously. I guess we could have brought our refrigerator from our old house. However, it just wasn't something that Andrew wanted to do, and I was super sad about it. I loved our old refrigerator. It was the kind that stacked. The fridge is on top, the freezer's on the bottom. This is a side-by-side refrigerator, and I was just really sad because I loved my old refrigerator. But I will say that organizing this refrigerator, I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I felt like there was actually more space in a side-by-side than there was the stacked. So I am still sad because I do love my stacked, but I feel like maybe I had more space in my side-by-side. Also, this refrigerator is well over 6 years old. I know the people that we bought it from said their refrigerator was already here when they moved in, and they lived in this house for about 6 years. So really, who knows how old this refrigerator is? It's definitely showing tons of signs of wear and tear. There's cracks in most of the shelves. None of the drawers fit in 100%. The fridge had leaked at one point, and that's why we have the current floors that we have right now. That there used to be tile in here, but the tile had to be ripped out, and some of the other hardwoods had to be ripped out because of the refrigerator leak. And so a new cord or hose was put in. You'll see it when I'm cleaning, but it's massive. I don't know why they had to have such a long cord, but it gets in the way of shutting the drawers all the way. So this refrigerator will serve our family for who knows how long, but we do need to get a new refrigerator pretty soon. I cannot believe how dirty this refrigerator is. To be honest, I didn't give it a deep clean when we first moved in. It wasn't a priority for me. I just wiped it out, but now I kind of regret that. So this is a full deep clean. Took a lot of time, but totally worth it. So I am going to remove all of the shelves so that I can hand wash them. Spraying them down is nice, but there's nothing like pulling them all out and sticking them in the sink and washing them with dish soap and rinsing them off and drying them. All of that gets every little nook and cranny, and I know for a fact that everything is super clean. This is such a tedious process though, and I'm not going to pretend like I thought it was fun, but it was worth it, and I'm glad that I did it. I forget to wear gloves when I wash dishes, And I hate that because I've actually heard that for women, your face, your neck, your décolletage, which is like the top part of your chest, and then the backs of your hands has the most, I don't know if it's the thinnest or just most fragile, but it's the most, I guess, fragile skin on your body. And so you really want to protect that and take care of it. Well, my hands at 30 years old are starting to show signs of age, and not wearing gloves when I'm washing dishes definitely does not help that. So I remembered to for this video, and I'm going to try and do better whenever I wash dishes, at least, to put gloves on, but I've been so bad about it. You may have heard from my recent videos, if you've watched them, that our dishwasher is broken. It's been broken for quite a while now, and we just haven't taken the time to get it fixed. So we've been hand washing all of our dishes, which honestly isn't that bad, but it's pretty rough on my hands. So anyways, do y'all wear gloves when you wash dishes? I'm curious, let me know. So I'm using Dawn Power Wash to wash all of these shelves and drawers, and then just a Scrub Daddy sponge. Those are my favorite sponges. There was some stuck on crusties that I was not able to get off with the sponge, so I pulled out my trusty scraper tool. I love this thing. I use it all over my house. I will link this and every other cleaning product and tool that I use in the description box for y'all. And yeah, so if you need any links, check there. I'll put them there for you. I'm just using my LG stick vacuum. I took off the stick attachment and put on this little pointy one, but I have a Eufy handheld vacuum cleaner that's super convenient, and I used it at my old house all the time. And when we moved, I never unpacked it, so I need to find it and then charge it, because that would be super convenient for vacuuming out the fridge. This one works too though. And then I am getting out my microfiber cloths from my freshly organized under the kitchen sink. I did this in my last video, so if you missed it, go ahead and check it out. To clean the refrigerator, I'm using my Force of Nature non-toxic all-purpose cleaner. It's just made with vinegar, salt, water, and then an appliance actually converts those three ingredients into a disinfectant. It's a deodorizer. It's EPA, I believe that's the correct letters, EPA certified to disinfect, and you can use this product in hospitals, in doctors' offices, in schools, so you know it's a legit cleaning product when you can use it in those places. And I've been loving it. I have used it in my bathrooms, kitchen, pretty much everywhere. And what's interesting is I have been using some other cleaning products. They're not non-toxic, and I just have been kind of wanting to try them out, see how they work. And I would clean with those, and I just felt like there was this film left on whatever I had cleaned, and so I sprayed the Force of Nature cleaner on top of it to wipe it all down, and it made it super just clean feeling, nice and shiny, and it just felt so much cleaner. So anyways, I will also link this one down below. In my last video, I shared how you make it. It's super simple, but I just thought it might be helpful to actually see it in action. But yeah, I've really been loving this, and I'll have it linked down below, as well as a 40% discount code. I have one of those for you guys too. I felt so silly, and I totally would have omitted this entire clip, but I wanted to share it just in case anybody else has lived 30 years on this earth and didn't know this. But this butter section in the refrigerator totally comes out. Totally comes out. So I wiped it all out, all that, then felt it wiggle, realized you could take it out, so I ended up washing it in the sink. Got a much deeper clean that way. I recommend that before you take all your shelves and your drawers out of your refrigerator, to take a picture so that you remember where everything's supposed to go back to, so long as like you like where everything is. I did not do that, and I had a really hard time remembering where things went and like which drawer went where. So I spent a really long time just trying to put this all back together. Would have saved me a lot of trouble had I taken a picture. That would have helped. That's my solution for everything pretty much. If I write up a grocery list on a piece of paper, I take a picture of it so it's on my phone. If I have to disassemble anything, I take a picture of it first. I had these organization bins in my last house's refrigerator, so I just have had them in a box since we moved, and I'm excited to now organize with them in my new refrigerator. I will have all of these linked in the description box for you as well. They're not necessary for organizing your refrigerator with. You could totally just go Dollar Tree. There's so many different options that you can go with. I liked these because they were clean. They were clear, and I liked the look of that, and I felt like the investment was worth it because they're going to last me a really, really long time, and I'll just be able to use them over and over and over again. Here I am organizing all of the food that needs to go back into the refrigerator into categories, and this just helps me when I go to actually do the organizing. I can see, okay, I have all of these dairy products that need to go somewhere, all of these meat products, snacks, things like that. So here are the categories. I had leftovers, eggs, meat, deli meats, drinks, and dairy is over here. There's some snacks too. Oh, these drinks are actually supposed to go over here. And then I have fresh produce, fruits, and some miscellaneous items and bread. There's produce over here, and that stuff is going in the trash. I did a little rough draft of kind of where I wanted the bins to go, and also this just showed me kind of where the bins fit best, and doing this helped me later make decisions on like what foods I was going to put in which bin. Now it's time for the fun part, which is organizing all the food into the pretty containers and seeing where everything is going to stay. You'll see in just a second, but this container that I organized drinks into actually saved me space because this container allowed the edge to kind of hang over the shelf a little bit, and I was able to put one more drink in than I normally would be able to if I didn't use a bin. My My goal with these organization bins for snacks is to have them in the same spot forever and just kind of trade out what snacks go in here. But not only is it amazing for my kids to be able to grab their own snacks when they want it and know that they're kind of on the healthier side, but it's also convenient for school mornings when I need to, or actually Andrew, he packs lunches. When he needs to, pack lunches, grab snacks really quick, he can just kind of look in, see what's in there, and pack it up real quick. Same with the fruit. I want the fruit to be visible, otherwise me and my kids will not reach for it necessarily. Veggies will stay in the crisping drawers, and then I actually stuck some other things in the crisping drawers too that weren't vegetables. But for fruit, I wanted them to be very easily accessible and completely visible to my kids to encourage them to grab those instead of maybe something else. The last thing that I'm doing is going through all of my sauces and condiments, peanut butter, jelly, things like that. And I got rid of everything that was expired. And there's really no good way to organize condiments in a pretty way. So I'm just putting them back in these shelves. But I did kind of put them in similar items in categories and kind of organized it that way. That is it for today's video. Thank y'all for being here and for hanging out. I hope this video was inspiring and motivating, and I hope it also just shows you that you can really organize any space. You don't have to have fancy equipment, fancy anything, but you can make a space look a lot better and be a lot more functional for you and for your family. If y'all are interested in any of my other videos, go ahead and check them all out. And then I will have 2 videos a week coming out to look forward to as well. One is an Instant Pot video and my morning routine. Alright, I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!